Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second, okay? Girl, this is hot. Girl, this is hot off the presses. Now, I also want to try and get out of the way the Selling Tampa, for those who care. Some of the cousins talked me into reviewing this show called Selling Tampa. It comes on Netflix, and I was and then when I watched the first episode, I was like, okay, it's actually a cute show. I have my complaints, but that's for the Selling Tampa review. But yeah, I'm going to try to get Selling Tampa out of the way. I only have one episode left. I think the last episode is only like 30 minutes. So I'm going to try to go ahead and knock that out of the way like I told you guys I was going to try to do last night. Okay, so this right here, who we going to talk about first? Who we talking about first? Let's go ahead and I'm going to give Tristan a little rest. I'm going to give him a little rest. We're going to talk about him second. Because I think, we be wearing him out. I'm going to let him rest for a couple of minutes. Let's talk about Miss Andy. All right, Miss Andy Cohen. For those who don't know, CNN is really like a comedy special to me. New Year's Eve. I think that's probably the only time that they allow their employees to pretty much just get drunk and do what they want to do on TV. I think at this point, everybody pretty much knows that Don Lemon is going to get drunk. Okay. And it just is what it is. Don Lemon is a key to me when he's drunk. I low-key wanna sleep with Don too. Girl, I do. Girl, I do, girl. I look that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just want to put that out there. But girl, he got a white husband. So girl, clearly this is so too dark. Okay. But anyway, shout out to Don Lemon, child. Andy Cohen, girl, was a little tipsy, okay? So Miss Andy, he gets on, he had a little segment with Anderson Cooper. Remember, Anderson and Kathy Griffin used to do their New Year's Eve thing together. But then when Kathy did that whole, with the whole, okay, with 45, girl, Kathy thought she was a rich white woman until she realized that she wasn't. Okay, anyway, girl, when I tell you, they had Kathy all on the no-fly list zone. No-fly list. Honey, I think Kathy told a story about. I think Kathy this is not funny at all, but I think at one point Kathy became like suicidal. It got real bad for Kathy Griffin. That's like one of my favorite comedians. Anyways, child. This is according to the who is this? The Insider? Yes. All right, Andy Cohen went on a wild rant about outgoing NYC Mayor Bill de Blasio during CNN's New Year's special. So basically, Anderson Cooper had to hold him back. Remember, Kathy also said that that Andy offered her some of that sugar book, honey. Okay, girl. Kathy said, "Girl." Andy said, "You want some?" Kathy said, "No, I'm fine." Yeah. Anyway, Anderson Cooper had to hold him back mere minutes until 2022, and against the backdrop of a celebratory crowd at Times Square, Andy Cohen was not going to let Bill de Blasio ride off into the post-mayoral sunset without a rant, as his silver-haired CNN colleague will call it. Watching Mayor de Blasio do his victory lap dance after 4 years of the crappiest term as the mayor of New York, the only thing that the Democrats and Republicans can agree on is what a horrible mayor he has been to. Oh, so sayonara, sucker. Girl. Anyways, child. I wanted to play the clip, but I'm not about to play with CNN. Girl, Andy, girl, that voice was sounding real 19-ish. Okay? It was giving me real girl. It was giving me she might need to go and quarantine for about 2 weeks. Okay? That's what his voice is giving me. Anyways, child, he also, I think they say he took a dig at Ryan Seacrest. Andy Cohen's, this is according to People, Andy Cohen's only regret on New Year's Eve was calling out Ryan Seacrest stupid and drunk. Andy Cohen was on one, baby. I know that's right. Andy Cohen was probably high and drunk and all outdoors. I know that's right. Andy Cohen. And so, another thing, too, that was saying is that CNN were basically... we're not going to ask him to come back. I think Radar Online has said that. Andy Cohen just had one regret from his drunken New Year's Eve. Cohen 53 hosted New Year's Eve live from Times Square, blah, blah, blah. We already know that. The only thing that I regret saying, is that I slammed the ABC broadcast. Let me tell you something. Baby, Andy know what he doing. And I really like Ryan Seacrest. He's a great guy. And I really regret saying that. And I was just stupid and drunk and feeling it. I was continuing the journey rant and I just kept talking. I shouldn't have. I felt bad about it. So that's the only thing he added. Basically, CNN has come out and said, basically they talked about what he said on live. But they said that he will definitely be welcome back next year. So he wasn't released to the community like one of my old jobs used to tell the girls when they got fired. He'll be back next year, girl. And you might just want to watch. You might want to just watch what you put in your nose or down your throat. Okay? Okay, girl? Because, girl, you get on TV running that trap, honey. Now, quiet as it's kept, girl, Andy Cohen don't need no CNN. Like, that gig, I don't think that Andy Cohen cares about that CNN gig like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like something, like, probably that it's fun for him to do. Like, I don't think that's, like, a come-up for Andy Cohen, in my opinion. Anyways, girl, now let's go ahead and get into who I really wanted to talk about. Mr. Lamar Odom, Mrs. Khloe Kardashian, Roden Simpson, and Tristan third trimester Trifling Thompson. Honey, this is a mess. Where is it at? I thought I did it. I sure did. All right. Khloe Kardashian's ex, Lamar Odom, weighs in on Tristan Thompson's paternity test. One thing I want to mention, I did not know this until I saw this on the internet. I guess it was a resurfaced clip of Tristan on his Unsung. I did not know him and Taraji P. Henson were dating. Did I know that? You know, I talk a lot over here. So sometimes we be talking about stuff and I don't be remembering talking about it. I don't remember that. I really don't. Khloe, this is why I don't be feeling sorry for Khloe. I'm sorry. And I'm going to get off Khloe. I'm not. This is why I don't be feeling sorry for Khloe. Because supposedly, I think Taraji and Lamar were together. And I guess he left Taraji for Khloe. And I know that's not Khloe's fault because, girl, you can't keep no man. Like, but it just goes to show that Khloe just moves just as dirty and grimy and slimy as the other people. Like, Khloe, you really, like, I don't, you know, we get to an age where we should not be in these streets fighting, you know what I'm saying? But I also understand how you could get into a fight. Like, I am really surprised. Like, no, I'm not surprised. Khloe, you better be glad that everybody who you mess with is probably a celebrity where they know what they have something to lose. Because, girl, you probably would have got your ass monkey stomped a long time ago if this was the real world. Because, Khloe, you really be moving on some real, like, girl, you was cool with Trina. You started messing with French. Larsa say she was messing with Tristan, and then you came along. And then Taraji was messing with Lamar, and then you came along. And then it was somebody else. Oh, and then Tristan, of course, was also, baby mama was like, what, 8 or 9 months pregnant. And girl, he literally did the same thing to you that he did to her. Girl, Khloe, girl, get your life together. This is not cute. Anyways, Khloe Kardashian's ex-husband Lamar Odom gave his thoughts after her more recent ex, Tristan Thompson, revealed that he fathered a child during a hookup. Girl, y'all do know. But for the girls and the boys who don't be knowing how this works, now, I am not an expert in vagina. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I might decide to dip in the lady palm one day. But I'm not an expert in vagina. But I do know that even if it is just a hookup, you do know that you can get pregnant. Like, you can get a woman pregnant. Like, a woman, like, y'all do know you can have a baby, even after one time. I mean, we know it wasn't one time, but I'm just saying, even if it was just a mere hookup. All right. Mara Lee Nichols speaks out on Tristan Thompson's relationship, blah, blah, blah. We already talked about that. Monday, another day. Monday, January the 3rd, Thompson revealed that a paternity test confirmed he's a father. He is the father. He apologized to Khloe Kardashian, who dated him until last spring, and shares daughter True. Let me say something. Y'all know we just be talking over here. I'm sorry, y'all. All these thoughts be just like boom, boom, boom in my head, and I feel like I have to say it when they pop up. I'm going to leave it alone. Khloe is a fool. Khloe, this man sent this woman, even though Khloe is trash, this man sent this woman into early labor. And then she turned around and named her daughter after him, knowing good and goddamn well that the name Thompson ain't got no power to it. It don't. We can say a lot of things about that Kardashian-Jenner clan, but baby, that Kardashian and Jenner name, baby, move mountains, bitch. And that's just true tea. You did your daughter a disservice by naming her True Thompson. Sorry. Not sorry. That baby's last name should have been Kardashian. Quiet as it's kept, the first name should have been Kardashian. Bitch, you should have threw Jenner in there while we had it. But you was mad at Caitlyn at the time, I think. I don't think you was fucking with Caitlyn like that. Anyways, girl, them y'all children, do what y'all want to do with them. Name them what y'all want to name them. Khloe thinks, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. We already talked about what Tristan said. Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache, the humiliation I have caused you. You don't deserve the way I treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you. And like somebody said in the comment section, they actually do. They do. Your actions actually do line up with how you view her. They do. They do. Your actions, let me say that again. Your actions, Tristan Thompson, they line up with exactly how you view Khloe Kardashian, Simpson, Roldan. They do. Just hours later, Odom entered the chat. Kardashian's ex-husband commented on a Facebook post that discussed the results of the paternity test and Thompson's apology. I truly wish nothing but the best for her, and I'm hoping we can reconnect and talk one day as friends. She is a good person and deserves the world. Okay, I don't know about that. Okay, she might deserve the world, girl. But is she a good person? Okay. Odom and Kardashian were married from 2009 to 2016. Baby, Lamar, baby boy, girl. I need you to let it go, please. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I need you to let it go. Girl, I really do. I'm going to say this much. As trash as Khloe is, the way that she pays and continues to pay Lamar dust, I think that is what a lot of women should do. Listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like men or women, right? When you know you've done someone wrong in a relationship, the best way to make that person realize that you ain't shit to me and I don't have nothing to say to you is to not say nothing to him. Tristan has been begging to see Khloe, be with Khloe, speak to Khloe for years now, and Khloe continues to go on by her business. Now, I don't know what's about to happen with her and Tristan. I don't know. Khloe is a fool, but this could be the straw that broke the camel's back, right? And I honestly could probably see her, now that I'm talking about it, I could see her probably having coffee or lunch with Lamar one day. Lamar, you remember when Lamar said that, I'm messy. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just want to mention it. Remember when Lamar said that Carly Rae was shit? He said Carly Rae was shit, and I think he said that Khloe was sugar. I said, which Khloe? Because, bitch, mama face done changed at least 4 or 5 times. So which Khloe you talking about, girl? Okay, he said Khloe. I want to know which one. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade, baby. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade, baby. All right, now listen. So, Trey Songz. I'm just gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with it. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Someone named Dylan Gonzalez wrote, Trey Songz is a R word. Lord forgive me, I couldn't hold that in another year. See you in 2022. I think that was actually December the 31st when she wrote this. Dro. You know Dro? The one from Insecure? The one who had the open relationship? Molly was best friends with him and then they started screwing. You remember the tall guy? He came back the final episode. He tweeted and then deleted. This is what he had to say about Trey Songz. He is a bitch. F that B ass. I hope he gets what he deserves. Can't stand his disrespectful itch ass. Girl, I can't not cuz. F him. And then he deleted it. Ain't no such thing as deleting, baby. Y'all gonna learn that. Girl. Once it's up there, once it's up, it is up, it is up, it is stuck. Okay? Because, girl, somebody done captured it. Girl, no such thing as delete, girl. I don't know why these celebrities, even no tea, no shade, even with Dro, what's his name? So his name not even Dro. Sarunas. Sarunas, J. Jackson. Girl, he ain't, girl, he... Is he really a celebrity? does he really count as a celebrity? So all I'm trying to say is, you already know if they capturing his tweet and deletes the big A-list stars like the Chris Browns and all them, it ain't no. It's a wrap for y'all. So when y'all tweet stuff, you might as well just leave it out there. Somebody has a screenshot of it. Anyways, girl. Trey Songz, honey, girl, I just feel like you're going to be sitting, girl, bottoms up, girl. It sounds like you're going to be in prison, okay? Throw your hands up, girl. That's what they're going to be telling you. And Trey, Trey is a nice looking man. And, he's a pretty little, he got that pretty boy stuff going on. So they going to like Trey if these allegations and accusations are true. They say Trey hard in real life. That's what some of y'all was telling me one time. I said, well, he better be hard when he get to prison because, baby, they're going to be on her. They're going to be on her. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm about to watch Still in Tampa, and I'll have that up tonight. All right? Bye.